Africa Business Radio. Towards a profitable Africa.
Kenya's National Treasury is planning to buy out Air France-KLM local banks and more than 80,000 individual shareholders from Kenya Airways and delist the national carrier from the Nairobi Securities Exchange (NSE). Transport Principal Secretary Esther Koimett told Parliament that the buyout plan comes after the House voted in July to nationalize Kenya Airways and save it from mounting debts. The Transport Ministry is working with the International Finance Corporation to recruit a technical expert to conduct a fresh valuation. The loss-making airline is 48.9% government-owned, 38.1% lenders, 7.8% Air France-KLM, 2.4% Kenya Airways employees, and 2.8% individual investors. She added that the technical expert will be hired before Christmas festivities and that the government targets to close the buyout by end of next year, setting the ground for its delisting from the NSE, where the national carrier was listed in 1996 through a privatization plan. Kenya Airways shares have plunged 81% at the Nairobi bourse to 2.7 Kenyan shillings, 2 US cents, valuing the carrier at 15.45 billion Kenyan shillings, equivalent of $145.5 million. The market valuation puts the lender stake at 6 billion Kenyan shillings, equivalent of $60 million. Air France-KLM, 1.23 billion Kenyan shillings, $12.3 million. Kenya Airways employees at 380 million Kenyan shillings, equivalent of $3.8 million, and small investors 443 million Kenyan shillings, equivalent of $4.43 million. A consortium of local lenders who acquired 38% of the company's equity through the 2017 restructuring could be paid through government debt, possibly 10-year treasury bonds, an official at the Transport Ministry said. They converted the 17 billion Kenyan shillings, equivalent of $170 million debt, into equity.
Africa Business Radio. Towards a profitable Africa.